Hi everyone, it's Katarina and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Narcoleptic Planner here on YouTube and on Instagram. And today I have a plan with me for you all for the week of June 28th through July 4th. And normally I would use a 4th of July kit, but this week was super exciting because I went to the mothership, which to me is the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. So I wanted to obviously use a Disney kit for this week instead of 4th of July. And this kit is called Magic Kingdom, which is very fitting because I love Magic Kingdom the most out of all the parks. It's definitely just my favorite place to not only have fun, but I also loved working in this park the most out of all of them. And also, like, it was just way better than working at the resort. So, if you don't know, I used to work at Disney. This was about like almost 3 years ago. And yeah, Magic Kingdom was definitely my favorite place ever, just to work, but also to hang out. So I wanted to use this kit from SPC. I think I've had this kit for quite some time, but since I hadn't been to Disney since March of 2020, I really wanted to use a kit dedicated specifically to my favorite park ever. So yeah, I am just putting down my base right now, and then these really cute overlays, or I guess they're underlays, right? Foil underlays are from Plana Hannah, and it's just like Mickey and Minnie standing together, which is really cute. And I thought it was very fitting for this week. But yeah, like I said, I did go to Disney. This was the first time that I had been back since March of last year, and it was so sad because when I went last year with my husband, it was actually for our honeymoon, but we were only there for I think like 2 days or something. And then they were like, psych, we're gonna just close everything and you have to leave in like 2 days. And I was like, alrighty then. Such a good honeymoon. It was like 2 days and now we have to leave and can't finish the rest of our trip. I mean, obviously, like, understandably so. Like, I like wasn't mad, but it was just kind of disappointing. But obviously, we can always come back. And we decided to go this week. It wasn't really like a redo of our honeymoon because my mom came with us, so it was just more of like a fun family trip. And we did go to Universal 2 days because my husband has never been there. He's been to, of course, the parks since he came to visit me while I was still working there a few years ago. But yes, we went to Universal a couple days, and then we only went to 3 parks. Just because we arrived a little bit later in the day on Monday, and then on Sunday, our flights for some reason got changed. So we were normally going to leave at night, but then Southwest was like, JK, we're going to change both your incoming and like outgoing, outbound, whatever flight. You know what I mean. So that kind of changed our plans. And also, since I'm not an annual pass holder anymore, the tickets were obviously expensive, so we didn't get the park hopper or anything like that, so we just chose 3 days. And I would say Epcot is like my least favorite park. Like, I don't dislike any of them, but in terms of like things to do other than eating or like different festivals like Food and Wine or Flower and Garden, Epcot I would say has like not as many like rides or those kinds of attractions. So we just skipped out on that one for now. But yeah, I am actually recording this voiceover again because the first time had a lot of feedback for some reason. So I think the way my microphone was placed, it was just picking up like a bunch of other noise. So I don't really remember everything that I said the first time, and I definitely think the first recording was way better, but it's fine. So I was like, I can't publish this video with all this feedback in the background. I'm like, it's just so annoying, and I just can't show this to the public. So here we are redoing it. But I'm just putting down all of my overlays for the bottom washi, and then for my headers and full boxes. Trying to think of like what else I'm going to talk about, since I don't really have too much time left, since it doesn't really take too long to put down all my headers and whatnot. But yeah, I remember like I keep thinking like 2020 was like 2 years ago, and it wasn't, but I don't know, I just feel like that year just didn't even happen, so it's very weird to me. But yeah, I remember we went for our honeymoon. I was like so excited because normally we go to Disney with my mom, which is totally fine. Like I enjoy doing that, and this trip, like I hadn't also seen my mom in like almost a year and a half. I don't even know when the last time I saw her was, and it was like before March, so I got to see her, which was really good. But since our like time got cut short, I think what we're going to do instead is try to go to Disneyland maybe next year sometime and redo our honeymoon like 2 years later, which is fine. Which is very, very delayed, but hopefully that'll be super fun. My husband's never been to Disneyland, so I think that'd be really, really cool just to bring him there. And then I don't know if he's actually been to LA. Maybe. I'm not really sure, but obviously, like, I know LA and Anaheim are not like super, super close, but still, it'd be fun to kind of just take some time to explore that area as well. But thank God I filled up the base part, and now I can actually start talking about the plan, and then I can just stop rambling. But on Monday, I put down a little passport that was from kind of like the doodle sampler that I showed in the beginning when I was flipping through the pages. So obviously the first thing we did was fly in the morning, so that flight script is from Plana Hannah. And then because I was kind of like anxious slash excited for the day, like the night before, I didn't really sleep that much, which was really dumb on my part, but whatever. It just kind of cascaded into the other days where I was super tired. So I marked that I was tired AF with a planner Choco script and then a Wonton in a Million sticker. And honestly, we did a lot more things this day, but I don't use day extenders just because, they're not my jam, which is totally fine. And I think it's super cool when other people use them, and I like how it looks. But just for me personally, it's like not my favorite thing, which is okay, but yeah. So I marked that we went on a bike ride. We rented a little bike at the resort. I think it's called like a Surrey bike. So we decided it was a great idea to just do some exercise in all of the heat and humidity. So that's what we did. The bike ride script is from Planner Choco, and then the emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I marked with a munchkin that we waited for our room for forever, really. We waited until like 5:30, which is really not normal. It's normally like around 4 or earlier. And I was like a little bit annoyed, but also like not really, because I used to do housekeeping at Disney, so I can only imagine like all of the times that I made people wait because I was so slow. Not my best role for sure. So I was like, this is like kind of annoying only because I'm tired and it's hot, but at the same time, like I get it. Like I've been there many times, so I marked that, and then we went shopping at Disney Springs, and then I took a bath because I was just over it at that point from all the heat. So the bath script is from Magical Sticker Co., and then the cat is from Mixie Cat. And then on Tuesday, I was so tired, so we slept in. So the pillow is from Mr. and Mrs. Mint, I think. Somebody gave that to me, so I'm not 100% sure. And then the sleep in script is from Planner Choco. And then I marked that we went to Universal, so I put down a cat on a roller coaster from Raspberry Designs. And then it was super rainy that day, so I put down a Wonton and a Million sticker. But then after it rained, it got so hot and like even more humid, so I put down a munchkin there, and then a So Hot script from J'adore Planning. And then I was still tired, so I put down another munchkin and then a tired AF script from Letters to Apollo. I don't know what it is, but I have like this thing about Universal where I've gone like 2 to 3 times and I just don't enjoy myself as much as I do when I go to Disney for some odd reason. Like, I don't know if it's like the way they run things operationally, which sounds like really weird, but I don't know. I just like the way Disney runs things. So I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's like because it was due to the weather since it was so hot. And I think the last time I went to Universal was hot too. So I don't know. I feel like it's a weather thing. I definitely would try and like give it another chance, maybe like in the winter where I don't have to kind of worry about those things or have those things affect me. Um, but they do have like a lot of more thrilling rides, I would say, of course, and I like that their queues or like the lines are inside for the most part. So mad props to them on that because I don't know why in Disney like most of the queues are outside and I'm like, you know, you built this park in Florida. Like, why couldn't you just build all the lines inside for the most part? Like, I don't know. But Universal gets mad props for that. So we went there on Wednesday as well. So then I used a little like Munchkin Harry Potter sticker, and I was still tired. So are we surprised? No. So that tired AF script is for Magical Sticker Co. And then I put a Munchkin. And then this day it was so stormy, like it was lightning out, which I mean it's Florida in summer, like I get it, it's normal. So I put down a wonton and a million sticker for that. But then I put like an annoyed munchkin because we were so close to the front of the line for I don't know what the exact name is. It's like Hagrid's motorbikes or motorcycle something. And we waited so long and we were almost at the front and then the park went 101, which means there's lightning. I don't know if they use that term in Universal too, but at Disney we would say the park is 101, meaning like go inside. And no rides can operate that are outside. So that was for like 2 hours. And since we were so close to the front and we already waited so long, we were like, well, we might as well stay because the queue is inside and then we won't be stuck in the rain. But like we didn't know when the ride was going to open. So we just sat there for like, yeah, 2 hours. So, I mean, it was really boring, but whatever. I mean, it's not Universal's fault. So, like, obviously not. So, I marked that. And then I got a milkshake from I think it's called like the Toothsome Chocolate Factory. I don't know. The milkshake was not that good, to be honest, which was also disappointing, but whatever, it's fine. Um, I won't go too much into detail because we'd be here for a while. On Thursday, we went to my fave park ever, Magic Kingdom. So that script is from Magical Sticker Co. And then I just put down a little like face, I guess, from the little sampler to mark that we went on all the rides. And I think that's like from what do you call it? It's a Small World. I think it looks like it, but I feel like I should know. And then down below, I just put down a wonton and a million sticker to mark that I was reunited with one of my very, very good friends. She used to work with me at one of the resorts at Disney, so I was super happy to see her, especially since I hadn't seen her since March of 2020, basically. So I was really happy to kind of just spend a couple of days with her and kind of catch up and things like that. So that was really great. And then happily ever after started, like it resumed on this day, which we just so happened to be at Magic Kingdom. So we were super lucky that we got to watch it versus like if we went the day before. I guess if we went the day after, it would have been fine. It would have been still going on. But it was like the first night that it came back since the pandemic had started. So that was like really great. And I loved every second of it. So that was beautiful. And then we went to Kona Cafe, and then that little like pot sticker or dumpling sticker, I think is from Hazel Sticker. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it is, but I don't know. Don't hold me to it. And then on, I was gonna say Thursday. On Friday, we went to Hollywood Studios, so all the park scripts are from Magical Sticker Co. I decided to be an adult and pay my Amex, so I did that, and that script is from Planet Hannah, and then the credit cards are from Shop Jessica Hearts. And then I put down a little magic band to mark that I got what they call a DAS pass. It's basically, I don't know the exact, like, what it exactly stands for. Sorry, like my brain stopped working for a minute. but it's something like disability access service or something like that. But basically, what it is, I got it since I have narcolepsy, and I've never like tried it out before, but I just kind of wanted to see what what it was. Um, but basically, it's like you still wait in line the amount of time that other people wait in line, but you don't have to physically stand in the queue. So if you go to an attraction and then you'll ask them like, "Hey, I want a time to return," they'll say like you can return in like, I don't know, if it's like 70 minutes, you can return in like at this time, and then basically you can go just other places in the park, and then when it's that time you can go back and actually go in the queue. So in my case, it would be like if I wanted to go nap somewhere, I could do that and I don't have to like nap in the line as it's moving, which would be really hard to do. So that was really cool. I thought it made our trip a lot more enjoyable, and like a lot, it was like honestly just a lot easier on me in terms of my energy levels, which was really nice. So I talked way too much about that and now I'm behind. So sorry. Next I marked that rent was due, so that script is from Magical Sticker Co. and the Dino is from SPC. And then we went on Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, which I'm gonna go on another tangent, but like if you've never been on that attraction, like please go one day if you're into Disney and you like Hollywood Studios, because that was like 10 out of 10. Mind blowing, so immersive. It wasn't like super scary in terms of the thrill level, but it was really, really good. Like, so immersive and so like unlike any other attraction that they have. So props to them on that one because that was great. And then we tried like the little blue and green milk in Galaxy's Edge. So that I guess it's technically a boba sticker, but that's from Whimsical Plants, sorry. And then we went to Animal Kingdom. It was raining again, and then I just put down a happy diest girl to mark that we went on all of the rides. And then I put a scribbler to mark that we went to Yak and Yeti, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Animal Kingdom. And then I just put down a buy souvenir script to mark that I bought a bunch of Spirit jerseys, and my wallet was super sad because they're just so expensive and so overpriced. But I was like, I don't know when the next time I'm going to come back here is, and I don't want them to sell out of this color that I really liked. Because last time I wanted a color and then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy it until later. And then they don't sell it in that color. So I was like, this is my chance. I need to buy it. I'll just be broke. It's fine. So I got a bunch of those. And then on Sunday, I marked that we went to Disney Springs because my husband wanted to go to a restaurant called Paddlefish. So I used those cats from Fox and Cactus to mark that. He wanted to get the king crab legs there, so we ate there for lunch and it was really good. And since we didn't have another park reservation, we kind of wanted to do some other activities before our flight. So we did go mini golfing, which was super fun, at Winter Summerland, I believe it's called, next to Blizzard Beach. So we did that. And then we had some more time, so we walked around the Riviera Resort, which is, oh my gosh, so stunning. It's so beautiful there, and the menu and the food all look really good. So we just kind of walked around there and just did a little bit of exploring. So that couple sticker is from Whimsical Cat Studio, and then I marked that we went on a flight back home and used a munchkin, and then I just marked that it was the 4th of July, which honestly was not the highlight of that day, but just wanted to throw that in there. But that is all I have for this plan with me. Thanks so much for watching. I'm just flipping through what I have left. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!